So, I want to lay kind of the framework on how to think about when does it make sense to buy versus when does it make sense to build the machine learning ops platform or stack. And like a lot of things, it really depends on the level of maturity of your organization and the size of your organization, kind of like what internal resource you have, right? So if you work for a very large enterprise and you have no internal resources whatsoever to build, obviously the only option is to buy. And in some cases, you can definitely get value from specific vendors or cloud providers that might try to give you an end-to-end solution. There's a lot of challenges there, but given there's no internal cycles, that's the only option. Now, if you're part of a larger enterprise and you do have cycles, or maybe even built your own MLOps platform team, the typical answer here is to do both. Many organizations have unique pain points that are very specific to their use case, to their business, to their industry and regulation and so on. And for those specific areas, only you will be able to solve them properly, right? There's no one vendor that'll be able to cover them. So that's where it makes sense to build these components. Typically, it comes down to things around data engineering, data pipelines, and deployment. For example, deploying into a web application, a mobile app, or maybe just for batch predictions looks very, very different. But in other areas of the machine learning lifecycle, the problems tend to be more generalizable, meaning that your pain points look very similar to other companies. Specifically, that's usually around experimentation management, model management, and model monitoring post-production. And for those use cases, it's quite unlikely that you'll have enough cycles to get to the level of sophistication and kind of feature richness that you need. And typically, it's just not the best use of the internal cycles because you'll have to build your internal things as well. So one example for that is Uber, and Uber has this amazing Michaelangelo platform. I think one of the first MLOps platform in the market, probably before the term MLOps came to be. And when they came to us about a year ago, because they recognize this exact thing where there's just areas where they want to spend more time on. And for experimentation management and kind of experimentation analysis, they integrated Comet, and that works in harmony with the Michaelangelo platform. And this way, their internal customer can kind of get value from day one, and they can spend resources in areas that they must do so.